It is nice, sunny, and warm out, which means it's finally time to pull the Shelby out. It's been in winter storage mode since probably last November, so that's the last time I drove it, over 6 months ago, on a trickle charger, tires aired up. So today, we're gonna get it off the trickle charger, check the tire pressures, and start the car. Cold start after hibernation. 6 months of hibernation. I've really missed driving this car. So towards the end of last year, I washed the car, put fuel stabilizer in the tank, and hooked it up to a trickle charger. So I just have a C-Tech charger running over there, and then the other one is hooked up to the R8, which I've been driving the R8, so it doesn't need it right this moment. But the 350R is finally ready to come out. Hello to my 5.2 liter Voodoo flat plane crank V8. For the C-Tech charger, it comes with the hardware where we can have the leads just screwed onto the battery terminals, so I can just use this disconnect here, and it has a little cover, so I'll just leave it under the hood for convenience. The next time I want to plug it in, if I'm leaving it parked for a while, there is the battery cover, which I believe is in the trunk. I need to find that. I think I lost one of the little screw-down pin attachments. I need to order some replacement ones of those, but battery's been maintained at a good level over the entire winter, which is better for the health and ensured that I didn't have any risk of it being dead and needed a jump start it or anything. So hopefully, fingers crossed, should fire right up. I left this cover in the trunk so I wouldn't lose it. I think I lost one of these little push pin things, so I need to get a replacement one. I believe this is just like protection slash decorational. Functionality wise, it's not critical per se. I mean, you cover up the terminals, but alright, this will work. It slides in there. I got one of the push pins in. This one, I lost like the bottom part of it, so I need to buy the replacement. Otherwise, this would just be kind of floating around in there, so I'll keep that off. But we should be good to go. Let's just take a moment to appreciate my matching gold signature forged wheels. This is Sahara Brush Sand, and this is Royal Gold. So it's a much lighter finish on the R8, which is what I wanted to go for. These are two-piece with stealth hardware, brushed titanium lip, versus the one-piece, like more bronze colored, darker ones on the Shelby. Yeah, they look so good. Look how concave they both are. Love it. It's gonna be so cool getting pictures of both of these together. Seems that loud. Interesting. I mean, it's still a perfect sound, but not as just straight up loud. Let it warm up for a bit. We're gonna move the Jeep Grand Cherokee out of the way. Oh, I'm excited. First drive. So the changes I made last year, I did a carbon fiber diffuser. We replaced the side indicator lights with a more modern LED smoked lens, so a lot cleaner. Obviously the signature forged wheels. And then we did the carbon fiber front splitter, along with updated LED front indicators there that are a lot nicer. They more match the tone of the overall front end with the DRLs. They're a bit more blue, but they just look so much better than the older kind of incandescent bulb looking ones. So now we're gonna check all the tire pressures because I aired them up to, I think, 40 PS? I don't remember actually, let me double check, but make sure they're at the 35 that I want to run them at. Alright, the Jeep is out of the way. I checked all 4 tire pressures. Shelby's just been idling here, warming up. We should be good to go to take it out for the first drive. So excited. It's been so long. I've missed this car. Not that like the R8's not fun to drive, but this is a manual front engine rear wheel drive sports car versus mid engine dual clutch. So it's a very different experience. So this is due for an oil change, not because of mileage, but because of time. It's been a year since it's had an oil change, only 3,000 miles on it, so I have it scheduled for next week, full synthetic oil change. forgot how light the clutch in this thing is. I've missed the sounds that this thing makes so much. This car just makes me happy. The weather's so nice, the sun is setting, some nice lighting on the car. This is one of those cars that like not everybody gets because some people don't love Mustangs, or they're a Camaro person or a Corvette, and they're like, why do you have that still? And it's just such a special driving experience. And to me, Mustangs have always been special. When I was a little kid, my dad worked at Ford, so he'd take me to Take Your Child to Work Day, and I could see the Mustang, and that was like the pinnacle, like attainable sports car that someday I dreamed about owning. And to me, the 350R is the ultimate iteration of the driver-focused Mustang. I just love the car. It's so special. Could I sell this and the R8 and buy a Porsche GT3 or a McLaren, Ferrari, Lamborghini? Absolutely. But I still would rather have this, and that's why I just haven't let this thing go. Even though it's gone up in value quite a lot, as the whole market, but there's something about this car, the emotional attachment, I don't want to sell it. I just don't. It's kind of dusty from sitting in the garage all winter, so I'll have to wash it soon. But it looks so good. Just snagged a couple of photos for Instagram. The gold wheels matching the lead foot gray exterior with the red accents because it's an actual 350R. Oh yeah. This was a good decision to take it out today. I was debating whether I was gonna do it today or maybe sometime next week right before the oil change, but I figured, the weather's warm, I've got some time. Let's take it out, warm it up, and just take a quick drive in the 350R. What an epic car. I can't wait to get videos of this and the R8 together, highlighting the new wheels and just both my cars. So proud of this. Sometimes I have the attention span of a goldfish, much to the irritation of some of my friends like Matt, who he knows all too well. If I don't drive a car for too long, I start like forgetting how much I like it, and I start thinking about like selling it. And I'll be honest, a couple weeks ago, or actually a couple days ago, I was like, do I really need the Shelby and the R8? Like I could sell both of those and buy a McLaren 650S or a Huracan or a 458 or something like that. And then as soon as I drive it again, I'm just like, oh yeah, that's why I love this car. It puts a huge smile on my face, and then immediately I'm reminded, no, you're not selling this car. Keep it. No matter what, as long as you can afford it, keep it. And that's what today just reminded me again. So Matt, no worries. This probably put off the whole, maybe I should sell the Shelby thought for at least a week. At least a week. Just listen to this light acceleration. Home and parked away. So the Shelby has no sort of front parking sensors or camera, so I typically like backing into a spot so I know how close I am to things. I used to always park the Shelby on this side backing in and have the R8 over here because the R8 does have front sensors, so I can pull in and then I'd open the doors to the inside. Over the winter, the Shelby was backed in here, or no, parked in regularly here. And then the R8, I have so much space. I'm actually now realizing that I have a really wide two-car garage. The rest of the garage is kind of like it's kind of gross and needs a thorough like remodel, which is a whole other separate video to just talk about that. But the Shelby's in. I tried parking it this way, and I still have plenty of space to get in on the driver's side and get out, so that worked for me. I don't think I need to put on the trickle charger because it'll be going out for an oil change on Tuesday, but the R8 might not get driven for a few days, so I am going to throw this back on the trickle charger. Both have the battery in the front. Just one has the engine in the back and one has the engine in the front. We're back home now. That was probably the highlight of my week, getting to drive the Shelby. I've been sick, so just at home recovering, resting and recovering for the last couple of days. But this was awesome. Oil change on Tuesday, and the summer should hopefully be fun with the cars both out. I will get some awesome pictures and videos of both of them on the Signature Forge wheels. And if things go according to plan, I might be able to get something else this year too, without getting rid of either of these, but we'll see how that goes. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Actually, I have no idea if that was enough content for a full vlog, so either we have a continuation or this video is over. Thanks for watching, or thanks for watching the rest of the video.